Hey guys, my name is Saboor H'Khurshid and welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. So as we all know that China is open for the students, I made a video a few days ago in Urdu, but I decided to make this video in English because there's gonna be so many students from different countries are going to China and they might gonna need this information. So I'm going to start this series. I even mentioned this in my last video. The series is about your life and what you need to do before going to China, what you need to do when you are in China. I mean, all the tips, guide, tricks that I spent my life in China, I'm gonna explain in these videos. It's gonna be ultimate guide to China for students. So let's start this video. Reason to start this series is because I have so many of my friends who are going to China, who were waiting for China for so long, and now they decided to go to China. Even some got visa, even some got tickets. I know tickets and currently are still expensive, but it's gonna be normal sooner or later. So that's why I decided to make these videos, this series, this information, tips and guides. So not just my friends, but everyone who's gonna watch this video can get benefit, can learn something from it. And today's topic is mostly the things that you need to do before going to China. It's going to be applications and things like that. So the first thing that you need to do before going to China, know about your university. Okay, know about your university's name. Where is this university? Which province is that? Which city is that? I made this mistake when I chose my university. My university's name was Chongqing University, and they have actually two campuses. When I search on Google, they show me that university is in the city center. I was very happy. Well, my university gonna be in the city center. It's a very, very business looking district, and it's gonna be so cool. And later, I think 2 or 3 days before departure, I understand the university also have one more campus, which is almost on the suburb of city. So it was kind of heartbroken for me. That's why it's always good to research where your university is, what's the name, what's the province, because sometimes universities' names are very confusing in China. So you need to be very sure. And one more thing, Google Maps is not very handy in China because it's banned. Everything is banned, which is also going to be my second option or second tip in this video. Knowing about your university not just going to help you where your university is, but also going to help you to travel from airport to that place, because of course you want to know where you're going, right? So know about your university. Where is that? How many campuses the your university have, and which one is yours? And the next thing is going to be about downloading few apps which are very important for you, because the moment you're going to land in China, you won't able to use Google Play, Google services, Google apps and anything like that, because they blocked all of these things like WhatsApp, Facebook, everything. So the few apps that you really need to download ahead of time is VPN, because it's really hard to download VPN in China when you don't have any VPN, when you can't access your Google Play Store or any other normal store on Google. So better to have a VPN ahead of time, and also download Baidu Maps, because you're gonna use this app a lot in China. It's gonna be your go-to. It's gonna be your Google Maps in China. What else? You can download WeChat and also offline map in Google's. I know it's not gonna be very helpful, but for you now, when you will be there, you will have at least some navigation there. And of course, you're gonna get your SIM card in after reaching there. And if you are a student, I have a trick for you. If you are a student and going to China, do not buy a SIM card outside of your universities, because most of the time when you are inside the university and when you're a student, there are some special offers for students inside the university. Like when I was there was an offer from Unicom that you can get unlimited data inside university, and outside university you're gonna get some kind of 10 GBs or 30 GBs of data. So this is a very good options. Like, I mean, you're gonna get unlimited internet within university. And maybe if I go to buy this SIM card outside of university, it's gonna be hard to get this kind of deal. So this is a trick. When you want to buy a SIM card, try to get inside from your university, because in your university there are gonna be a lot of tiny stores about almost every major cellular network there, like Telecom, Unicom. Mostly they use Unicom, because sometimes your phone need to be unlocked for that to work with the Chinese SIM. I was lucky with that, so maybe you were not. So just be careful about that. So just keep this thing in mind. And the next thing is that try to travel within your JW202 expiry date, because once your JW202 gonna expire, immigration can ask you questions like, why didn't you travel ahead of this? Why didn't you travel too late? Because it happened to my friend that he traveled only 3 or 4 days ahead of JW202 before his expiry date. And actually he came to my city first, and immigration stopped him there and asked him tons of questions. I'm gonna make a separate video for that. And then I had to go to airport to, like kind of, giving my reference that he is coming to me and I am already a student, so he just coming here to meet me. So then he let him go from the airport. So make sure to travel before your JW202 expiry. Yes, because of COVID situation nowadays, maybe they will let you do that. You can have a lot of excuses like your planes were cancelled, you didn't find the tickets and all this stuff, but still try to travel within your range or expiry before your expiry of JW202. So next thing gonna be, of course everyone gonna know that, is to learn a basic phrases of Chinese, like booking a taxi, asking for how much money, and very basic kind of Chinese, because it's going to help you. And not to forget, you're going to China and Chinese is the dominant language there. You're not going to escape without learning this, so better to start learning ahead of time, so it's going to help you anyway there. So these are the 4 tips I gave you, and there are going to be many more, because these tips are kind of related to different topics, different subjects, and I don't want to mix this video with all the random information which is not going to make sense to you right now. So I'm going to make more videos about that. It's going to be in English, so don't forget to stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe this, because in this way, this is the only way I can know, yes, these videos are helping someone. Actually make me feel good that yes, somebody is liking my videos and is going to help them anyway. So I'm going to see you in the next video. This series, there are going to be few more videos about pre-departure things that you need to do about clothing and choosing city and even province and my favorite cities and everything. And later there are going to be things that you need to do right after right after landing in China, and some tips, some cities, and all the information that I learned in recently. I'm going to tell you everything. So see you in the next one. Until then, take care.